Tony Miller at the moment. Fight getting a little closer as Shannon Taylor scores 10-9 for Danny McGrail in round number 4. The first round that he's won so far tonight.
And he has to keep in the open and use those combinations.
He's certainly not going to outfox Tony Miller in the clinches.
No, certainly not. He certainly won the last round by using the combination that he has, which he has good, beautiful combinations, Danny McGrail.
Flurry of punches again from Tony Miller. Now McGrail spins him around into the neutral corner. Leads with the right hand and comes up strong. Left hand from Miller answers, but McGrail unloading on Tony Miller.
Nice uppercut by Danny McGrail. Nice right uppercut.
Probably his best punch in the fight so far. The fans are on their feet, but Miller lands a big right of his own. Well, this is worthy of an Australian title fight as Miller wails away to the body of Danny McGrail. Right on top of our commentary position. They've been anchored here now. Tony Miller.
McGrail's cut above the left eye. Not a nice thing to see early in a title fight. Put Australian title and Tony Mad Dog Miller in a fight, you know you're going to have a good fight. This is what this fight is.
Brad Bacali speaks with Danny McGrail. It appears almost to be on the side of his eye. Egged on by the crowd though, but Tony Miller will not take a backward step. Miller with a superior work rate, the double jab from McGrail. Now starting to use that reach advantage, but here's Miller coming forward, landing the left and right. Has McGrail on the back pedal here in round number 5.
Tony Miller like a shark to blood. Big puncher by both fighters.
McGrail unloading. Miller
what a war! Great chin, Danny McGrail.
A little unsteady on his feet.
He took the right left hook and then Tony doubled it up. I don't know. Oh.
Big body shot from Tony Miller. McGrail in some trouble here. His hands dangerously low. Very fatigued. He sets up a lot of punishment. And that is all for round number 5. And what a round it was. Big time boxing on Fox at its best.
Well, Ray Giles, have seen him work on cuts before. In the corner, he's pretty good cutman, so hopefully he can get McGrail's cut under control, John. And because this is a great fight, I'd hate to see him stop now because of a cut. That was a great round. That was the best round of tonight's boxing.
Without a doubt, the work rate of both men. Big punches being landed. Both the red and blue corner. Tony Miller will go at this pace all night. Danny McGrail is putting up a very good showing. Brad Bacali unsure as to whether the cut was opened up by a punch or a headbutt.
Here's a recovery man. Box smart. Yep. He wants you to fight like that.
Ray Giles telling Danny McGrail he needs to be a little smarter and not get into a brawling war with Tony Miller. That is his trademark. We are underway in round number 6, halfway through the Australian Lightweight Championship decider. Tony Miller, blue trunks, white boots, left of your screen. Danny McGrail, purple trunks. He's on the end of a lot of punishment in round number 5. See what he can muster here in the 6th. Miller egging him on.
I'm really impressed with Danny McGrail's chin. He just took another 3 good left hooks off Tony Mad Dog Miller and didn't budge.
A solid showing from McGrail, who has never been beyond 8 rounds in his career. That could be a telling factor as this fight progresses.
Oh, nice jab by Tony Miller.
Snapping the head back of Danny McGrail.
Left hook
with a left hook. He's swarming over McGrail at the moment. McGrail, his hands are down again. He's looking in a little trouble in round number 6. Suffering the effects of a heavy barrage from the previous round. Good left lead there from McGrail. They exchange blows. McGrail's reach advantage decisive on that occasion. But Miller comes forward.
Another left hook.
He has soaked up enormous punishment, but how long can he continue to do it?
This is the best fight that I've seen in a long, long time in Australia.
McGrail unloading on the champ now. Has him pinned in the blue corner. All or nothing for Danny McGrail. Uppercut from Miller. Power just seems to be dropping from Danny McGrail. Now we're going to get a check at the eye injuries of Danny McGrail at the moment. Lou Lewis, I would expect, will allow this to go on. Good refereeing from Brad Bicali. Bring the doctor in there. Lou Lewis is happy for it to continue, and so are the fans. Miller swarming on top of McGrail again, who spins him around.
Stop. Don't hold the rope, Danny.
McGrail unloads with the right hand. Miller works the uppercut. Significant body shots, and McGrail walks into a left hand. Miller doubles up with it. Well, this has been a brave performance from McGrail. Tony Miller has the answers for the moment, still throwing punches. And smiling at his opponent as well.
He looks like he's a man in his office, Tony Miller. He's just having a good time, and the rougher it gets, the better Tony likes it. And that's where Danny's fallen into tonight. Left hook after left hook. There's no doubt he's got a great chin, Danny McGrail.
Into round number 6, and Tony Miller is starting to get on here. Unloading on McGrail with left hands.
Listen, you've got a boxing smarter than what you're doing. You've got a boxing smarter. You're letting him control the fight. You're letting him control it. It's no good doing it. You've got to keep shifting. Don't mix it with him. You've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. You're behind. You're behind. You've got plenty. Give him the wrench, please. Quick.
Cut will need a lot of work, as you can see.
Right, whack the mouth go.
Over the left eye.
Give yourself a breather and box smart. Head up.
Danny McGrail soaked up enormous punishment there in round number 6. Left hand from Miller. That punch may have dropped most lightweights in the country, but not Danny McGrail.
Would have dropped a lot of welterweights, I think.
Underway, round number 7. Danny McGrail up against it with the Australian champ Tony Miller coming on strong. Ray Giles in the corner of McGrail agrees with the scorecard of Shannon Taylor and myself that Miller is leading at the moment. Still plenty of time in the fight. The second half begins here. I expect Tony Miller may be one of very few boxers in the world who was disappointed when title fights were taken back from 15 rounds to 12. Headbutt from Danny McGrail there. Big left hand.
Big left hook.
Tony Miller clubbing away at the right eardrum of Danny McGrail, and now working downstairs as well. Tony Miller is a punching machine. McGrail lands a left hand of his own. Didn't faze Tony Miller, though. Credit again to Ray Giles, who's doing a tremendous job trying to manage the cut on the left eye of Danny McGrail. It opened up in round number 5. Round number 7, the skerrick of blood coming from the eyebrow. Miller still dictating the tempo.
It'd be hard for Danny McGrail in a title fight. Having a cut early in the fight, it'd be very frustrating for him. Big important fight like this.
Miller leading with the right hand. Close quarters. Both unload. No effective punches. Big right hand from Miller and a left on McGrail. Another scoring punch of his own. He's taking a few, not giving as many. Both men unloading with left hands here in round number 7. McGrail getting a little busier. Coming on strong, Danny McGrail unloading on the Australian champion. Good moment here for Danny McGrail.
That's good work by Danny McGrail. He's just got to keep his hands up. He's getting caught with that left hook we just saw from Tony Maydag. And again.
Well, McGrail is almost out on his feet. He's soaked up enormous punishment, and he's still throwing clever and with power. What a war we have going here. Miller. Punch coming forward. McGrail unloading. Neither man giving the impression of going down.
Danny McGrail really wants his Australian title bad. To soak up so much punishment and still be punching like this. He wants that title from Tony Mad Dog Miller.
Concluding stages of round number 7. McGrail throwing leather. Miller. Happy to evade it at the moment. The fans rise for Danny McGrail and trying to lift him here. Very even 7th round. Tony Miller and Keith Ellis, let's listen in.
Tony, it's your 2 front arm. All I want you to do is drop your left shoulder and just go straight right hand. Don't even lift it up.
Tone, don't sit on one punch, mate. Okay? Don't sit on one punch.
He's going to go. When you're underneath him,
he's
he's completely distressed, isn't he?
Yep. His mouth's open by a mile, mate, okay? Don't sit on one punch. All you can knock him out with combinations, mate. Put 4 or 5 together, mate, this bloke's going to fall asleep. Okay? Tuck it in.
No more. All I want you to drop down, nice and safe, and bang! Just throw that left shoulder back.
Don't sit on one punch, okay? There we go.
Well, a modicum of concern in the corner of Tony Miller at the moment, and why not? We've had 7 tremendous rounds. Miller leads unofficially on our scorecard, and we are underway round number 8. Danny McGrail in the purple trunks length of your screen has put up a very impressive display. And as you see, Shannon Taylor, Australia's welterweight king, could not split them in round 7. He has Miller ahead by 3 as we go into round number 8. This has been a hectic pace throughout.
A great pace.
But as I mentioned, when we saw Tony Miller late last year, he just kept going. Can Danny McGrail do likewise? That is the question.
Tony Mad Dog Miller's like a wind-up doll. Wind him up, he just comes out swinging.
McGrail, combination, getting the better of Miller here momentarily. Miller's starting to slow down just a little in terms of hand speed. Still connecting. This has been a tremendous battle. What a way to kick off Big Time Boxing for 1999. Our feature event still to come. Tony Wiebe and Lenny Martinez have their work cut out matching this tremendous display from Tony Miller and Danny McGrail. Uppercut from Miller. Crowd sags on the ropes.
The crowd certainly got their money worth tonight, even if this was just the only main event.
That left eye is now looking a little more untidy on Danny McGrail. That's a clash of heads in there, and now is starting to bleed into the eye. Brad Vicali taking a close look at it.
Oh, big left hook by Tony Miller. Danny McGrail once again didn't budge. He is one tough kid.
Well, it was his biggest night of his professional career, and he has come to fight.
Well, boxing, you're only one punch away from disaster.
Good crowd support from McGrail. Won't deter Tony Miller, however. McGrail leading over Miller, now unloading, trying to get some distance between himself and Tony Miller. Getting a head massage as well. Both men have been guilty of that during the fight.
Danny McGrail's going well here, but he's going to stop getting caught by those left hooks.
Miller coming up with a left hand.
Ah, this is an awesome fight.
You may not see better. McGrail and Tony Miller unloading on one another. What a tremendous battle this is.
Danny just got caught with a big right hand and right on the
telling you. Don't let him back you up. You're going great, son. You're going great. You're in this for your life. You're in this for your life, mate. You've got to finish on these next 3-4 rounds, son, and it's yours. You've just got to lift. Don't let him back you up on the ropes. You've just got to lift and find something. Right? You're standing there in your pocket and you're not coming up underneath. He's there all day with you. Up that. Give him a drink, please. Drink of water.
Well, Danny McGrail may be starting to feel the effects of 8 rounds against the Mad Dog. Tony Miller, he has been brave. He has had his moments in the fight. Tony Miller appears to be able to take a little more punishment than McGrail. Look at that big shot from Miller. And McGrail puts his hand straight back up and says, is that the best you've got? Here we go, round number 9. Danny McGrail has never seen round number 9 before. Shannon Taylor at the moment has Miller winning round 8 and leading by 4 points. Left hook again from Miller. Unbelievably, McGrail still standing there in front of Tony Miller.
I just feel that Danny's got to catch a few left hooks instead of catching them on his chin. He's got to catch him, get his right hand up higher, tuck in. That's the worst mistake that he's making. He's getting caught by that left hook.
Uppercut from Miller. McGrail comes back with the right hand of his own. Now Miller works to the body. Brad McCauley steps between 2 very tired fighters. Miller coming forward, tripling up with the jab, last of which was a scoring punch. Feeds him another. McGrail looking for an opening. Now Miller leads with the right hand. To the body. Showing his experience, mixing it up here. Again working that left hand around the right eardrum of Danny McGrail. Now McGrail answers the left hook of his own. Going in low to the body.
This is a better round for Danny McGrail.
Been a very clean round so far, but now Miller marches forward at close quarters. Working away to the body. Ray Giles telling Danny McGrail to stay in the centre of the ring. Now Miller with a crossover. Walks into a left hand, however. With some trouble here at the moment, Miller.
Nice punching. Oh.
Big right hand from Miller. McGrail eyes wide open, his mouth wide open.
What's Tony Miller got to hit Danny McGrail with? There is a smashing double left hook, and he hasn't budged.
Now trying to get behind the local favourite McGrail. Miller with some problems.
And again, that's another double left hook, and again, and again, and again.
Final 30 seconds of round number 9. How much more can Danny McGrail take? Surely not too much. Loving right hand from Tony Miller. McGrail buckles at the knees. He doesn't quite know where he is at the moment. He'll do well to survive the rest of this round, Danny McGrail. And here he is, still throwing punches.
And again he ran into the left hook. How tough is Danny McGrail?
Well,
again another left hook.
The sting has gone out of McGrail's punches, with Tony Miller unloading here with some tremendous shots.
Around 20 left hooks, Danny McGrail didn't budge him.
Well, the point spread is starting to open up now significantly in favour of Tony Miller unofficially. Let's listen in with Keith Ellis and Jeff Malcolm as they issue some instructions for the current champ.
Able to show this place clear.
When you got him against the ropes about halfway through the ring, all right? Beautiful. Okay. When you got him, just ask how you're going. Tony, please. Just spin the shoulder. Bang! One inside right for me. Come on. Next time he gets you on the ropes, yeah? Just one. What do you want to do, eh? Bang! Hey, drop down on the back leg.
Bend your knees.
Drop down on the back leg of the stair. They don't have to do nothing else. Straight from there. Frey legs.
Okay, bend your knees. You're standing up too high, but okay?
What a furious pace we saw in round number 9. Enormous punishment soaked up by both men, but primarily Danny McGrail. Here we go, round number 10. Tony Miller coming on strong. Danny McGrail in the purple trunks with some work to do. He would probably need a knockout from here to take this title away from Tony Miller. The power and authority in his punches now aren't there the way that it was back in the early rounds. So far, Shannon Taylor has an 89-84. Tony Miller giving him round number 9. Miller, left hand, glancing blow. Miller appears to be cut on the head as well. Left hand doubling up again. Miller taking the grails on his glove out of the body. A better left hand and a right from Danny McGrail, getting a little busier here in round number 10.
Let it go, don't hold.
Miller taking a breather and unloading on McGrail, whose eye is looking a little untidy at the moment. Brad Vicali trying to get a good look at it. Don't be surprised if he wants to stop it. Let the doctor assess this as Miller works away. Vicali steps between them. Crowd trying to lift Danny McGrail. He pushes Miller back, but then can't tag him with the right, but Miller can. Listen to the support from his home fans. McGrail being waved on, but will it be enough? Miller on the receiving end now. McGrail getting a second win, but Miller comes back. Uppercut from McGrail. St. Giles has been calling for that for most of the fight. Caught Miller again. Miller's hands are dangerously low, but he too is unloading. Well, this can't be good for a 34-year-old. Tony Miller wouldn't have it any other way. He won't surrender his crown.
Tony Miller slowed up this round. He's still landing that left hook.
Now he's getting a little busier. McGrail holding on. He too is fatigued, and not surprisingly. Furious pace. Tony Miller smiling at him. Walked into a left hand on that occasion, Miller. Left eye, McGrail continues to get untidy. And Miller unloading on it with a right hand. Big double shot there from Tony Miller. Big shots continue to be landed by both men. We have not seen as good a fight as this for some time, Shannon Taylor.
I'm starting to duck the punches, John.
What a war. End of round number 10. Well, that was a very even round. Ray Giles is going to have to do some very smart work on the left eye of Danny McGrail.
Son, you're finishing all over him now. Finishing all over this fight. Listen, now, give him a drink, quick. Come doing this 15. You're finishing all over him. You've got to, these next two rounds, you've got to win, Dan. You've got to win them, mate. There's nothing in this now. Come on. Come on, pull the air in. Close your eye. Close it. Come on.
Sorry, Ray, sorry.
Close your eyes, son. Wait on him. Yep. Keep forcing him back.
Some of the action from round number 10. Danny McGrail, still throwing punches. He may now have the quantity of punches, but the quality is being supplied by the Australian champ Tony Miller. Round number 11. McGrail has never been beyond 8 rounds in his career. Shannon Taylor at the moment has Miller in front by 5, but couldn't split them in round number 10. Miller feeds Danny McGrail the jab. Now the right hand from Miller.
This is the championship rounds. Tony Miller's been here before. Danny McGrail's new territory for him. It's been like that for the last couple of rounds. This is where champions are made of.
Miller soaking up some punishment. McGrail coming on strong in round number 11 against the odds. He will need a knockout to win. But the tempo is starting to have its effect on both men. McGrail is now bleeding internally as well. Blood coming from the mouth. His left eye has been bleeding since round number 5. And Tony Miller continues to throw leather. He has been bleeding from the skull for the last 3 rounds.
Only having a breather this round. This is boxing, Danny McGrail.
Big right hand from Tony Miller. Just wobbled McGrail. Steady on his feet. Still throwing punches. What a brave display this is being from both men. Miller continues to throw more punches. McGrail now looking for a big shot. He'll have to dig deep. Miller awfully tight as well, but still coming forward, leading with the right hand, hitting McGrail against the ropes. That is where he wants to fight. McGrail needs it in the center of the ring so he can use that 12-centimeter reach advantage he has. Good combinations from Miller. McGrail again unsteady on his feet. Good left hand and doubling up with it, McGrail. Well, we trust you're enjoying our coverage here on Fox Sports. Tremendous start to what should be a fantastic year. Miller wobbled McGrail again with the left hand. In some trouble in the final 30 seconds. McGrail almost out on his feet. Big right hand from Miller. Is he about to tumble? Brad McCarley stops it. Tony Miller has triumphed. Tony Miller retains his Australian title against a very brave Danny McGrail in one of the best fights you will ever see.
Certainly, John, those left hooks had to take a toll.
Oh, the crowd are on their feet, and rightly so. That is one of the best fights seen in Australia for many a year. And Danny McGrail, well, he was brave. He refused to go down. He would not go down. And in the end, only Brad McCarley, the referee, could stop it.
You like that?
And there is Tony Miller. Well, what a performance from the 34-year-old. Outstanding. Oh, catch your breath. Extraordinary. Look at Danny McGrail soak up this punishment, but he would not go down. He spent all his life searching for a crack at an Australian title, and he was not going to surrender. Tony Miller coming up with huge punches to the head, and eventually Brad McCarley had to bring a halt to it because Danny McGrail would not surrender. And Tony Miller retains his Australian title in emphatic fashion. What a great performance from the Mad Dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Brad Vocali stops the bout. 2 minutes 53 into the 11th round. Your winner and still the Australian lightweight champion, Tony the Mad Dog Miller.
Well, that will go down as one of the best fights you will ever see on Fox Sports. Our plan is to bring you the biggest and best events from all over the world. The lightweight rankings are led by Tony Miller, who now improves his log to 38 wins in 51 starts. Lovemore Nadeau, who we hope will be fighting for a world title later this year on Fox. Renato Cornet, Stuart Patterson, Mick O'Malley, the junior featherweight champion of the country, undefeated. Mark Franklin in the top 5. Tony Miller continues to win, continues to impress. And let's get a word with the champ. Here he is with Andy Raymond.
Certainly is the champion and very deserving at this point. I'd ask Danny McGrail, who is undoing his gloves, to hold on in the ring. The crowd here at Seagulls receptive to that, and I think we have a genuine early contender for fight of the year. Tony Miller still going strong. There is nothing stopping you.
No, well, I mean, I wasn't really happy with my last performance against Stewie Patterson. I certainly hope the McGrail camp were watching that video, but I wasn't happy about it. I think I expressed my feelings after the fight. But I trained as hard as it's physically possible to get this 34-year-old body in a bit of shape for Danny, because I knew it was going to be hard. I knew he was going to go for the Australian title. I knew he was determined to win it. And the fight certainly showed that. He did a tremendous effort. And I really don't think there's another lightweight in Australia. I was letting them punches go, and I thought, what's keeping this bastard up?
I think those thoughts are echoed. A tremendous performance. And a footnote, Danny McGrail, who's making his way over, had never been past the 8th round before. He was in foreign territory tonight as McGrail and champion Miller embraced centre ring to a very receptive crowd live on Fox Sports across Australia. Danny McGrail, that is the single most courageous effort I and probably many fans here. Congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Congratulations, Tony. Tough old bastard. He showed all the qualities of a good champion tonight. Just had that little bit of strength on me. And good on you, Tony. Congratulations. And hopefully I'll be back again. And I'll get the title later, guys. Good on you. Thanks for the support. And it's great having everyone here. Once again, Tony, good on you, son. Everyone else for being here.
Danny McGrail, we said you hadn't been past 8 rounds. Those final few rounds were perhaps the most hectic.
Yeah, it was hard. I knew he was going to be tough. And he's just got that bit of experience, and he was just there all the time. Got to say congratulations again. It's bloody hard war. And hopefully I've got a few years on Tony, so I'll come back again. And nothing else to say, guys. Thank you for the support. Just one thing, I had a lot of people come and see me tonight from all around the place. A couple from Sydney and Adelaide, and especially Tommy come over from the UK to see it. Sorry to let you down, buddy. And good on you, everyone. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you again shortly.
On behalf of everyone here, Danny McGrail has let absolutely nobody down. An absolutely tremendous effort. As Tony Miller poses for photos, he's still the champ, calling Danny McGrail in. And we will long remember the fight we have just seen here tonight for the Australian lightweight title.
Yeah, good I just quickly say before the main event comes on, I'd like to thank Bill Morley for giving me a second opportunity to come up here and fight in Tweed Heads. It's great to be here. So a fight like that, I probably want a rematch in that, but I think I'm a bit too old and too shifty to give these tough young blokes a rematch. Just like to thank Mick Unsworth and Karim Nasher, who gave me some brilliant sparring over